Guess what came in the mail today, guys?
These nuts. Got him!
Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing Nutty For Keto, butter pecans, and glazed almonds. Like all my other video reviews on products, I'm going to give my honest opinion on these as far as the taste, the texture, which hopefully is fairly crunchy because they are nuts, and the ingredients list and the macros to see what's going on there. So let's take a quick look at these and jump right into it. So being completely honest, I have had the butter pecans before, but it's been a while. It's been probably a good 4 or 5 months since I've had them, so this should be a pretty good refresher on them. I do remember they're really good, but the exact taste and details is kind of vague. So here we go. These are just as good as I remember. These taste absolutely great. So what they've done here is the pecans that you usually see in the store, they're like sweetened or candied or stuff like that. They have replicated that taste except without all the nasty ingredients and the sugar, because the ingredients are very clean and very simple and short. You've got pecans, butter, erythritol, salt, stevia, and vanilla extract. That's it. No sugar, no MSG, no preservatives, no nasty stuff. Once again, I'm impressed with these. These are just as good as I remember, and as far as the macros go, I'm just gonna go over the important stuff. We've got 230 calories, 28 grams of fat, 3 of those are coming from saturated fat. You've got 5 total carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar alcohol, and 3 grams of protein and a small amount of some other minerals. Now, the net carbs for these are going to be 1 per 4th a cup. And how you calculate that, for those of you that don't know, you take the total carbohydrates, which is 5, and then you minus the fiber and any sugar alcohols. We've got 3 of fiber, 1 sugar alcohol. That equals out to 4, and 5 minus 4 is 1. So the butter pecans get a pass, and now we're gonna move on to the glazed almonds. Now, I have not tried the glazed almonds yet, so this will be a new experience. Here we go. All right. Now, I'm not really a big almond fan, honestly, because they're just not really my thing. I don't care for the taste. But these I would definitely eat a lot more almonds because of the flavor. These are just like the butter pecans. They got a perfect balance of sweetness and saltiness to them. There's not too much of one or the other. And the ingredients list, just like the butter pecans, is nice, short, and simple. You've got almonds, erythritol, butter, salt, stevia, vanilla extract, and almond extract. So no nasty ingredients. Like I mentioned earlier, no MSG, preservatives, or any of that crap. Just nice, clean almonds with a perfect amount of sweetness to them. So the macros for the glazed almonds are just a little bit different from the butter pecans, but not a whole lot. But you're looking at 16 grams of total fat. 2 of that is coming from saturated fat. You got a total of 8 carbohydrates, 4 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 2 grams of sugar alcohols, and 6 grams of protein. Now, as I said earlier, you take the fiber and the sugar alcohols and subtract it from the total carbs. So that's 8 minus 6, so you're looking at 2 net carbs per 4th a cup. So the glazed almonds also get the Keto Fire Up seal of approval. There it is. Since this is a totally honest review, let's go over the pros and cons of these. There's not really many cons at all, but let's talk about the pros first. Now, as I said, they taste great. They got a great balance of flavor, and if you're someone that likes any kind of candied nuts and you're doing keto or low carb, these are an absolute top-notch, perfect replacement for those. I highly recommend these for that. Now the second thing is going to be that these are a pretty decent source of ALA. ALA is a type of fatty acid that is typically found in plant sources, and although it is highest in walnuts, which Nutty For Keto, that's a good idea to add to your lineup, is walnuts, but it's also in pretty decent amounts in pecans and almonds. I'm not going to go real in depth on ALA because that could be a whole video in itself, but just in short, a small amount of that is used for energy in the body. A small amount is converted into EPA and DHA. Also, ALA acts as an antioxidant in the body, and what antioxidants do is they help eliminate free radicals. Free radicals cause a lot of oxidative damage and a lot of oxidative stress in the body, and that's going to lead to things like increased aging and just a whole slew of problems that you can begin to develop if you don't have enough antioxidants present in your body over a long period of time. As far as the cons go, the only thing that I can come up with, and this is specifically related to the glazed almonds, would be the almonds still have the skin. They're not blanched, and the skins of almonds contain something that is called phytic acid. What this stuff does is it binds, chelates to minerals and makes it to where your body can't absorb them. But honestly, as long as you're not eating copious amounts of the almonds, you really don't have to worry about that effect too much. The only adjustment that you might want to make is any mineral supplements that you take, you just want to keep them away from this. I'd say don't take them about an hour before or an hour after consuming these almonds, or any other almonds for that matter. Before I wrap this up, and don't go yet, I got one more important thing to tell you guys, but just real quick, I want to thank Nutty Keto for sending these to me to give my honest review and opinion on, and I've been thoroughly impressed. But Nutty For Keto wants to get their nuts into your mouth, which is why they have provided me with a special discount code that I'll have down in the description. You just enter that in at checkout and you'll get 10% off your entire order, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 bags. But guys, keep it keto, keep it healthy, and make sure you get these nuts in your mouth.